Hey Peekabloos! I'm Monokuma today! Look at that! I'm wearing my Monokuma kigurumi that I got at Anime Boston today because it is snowing like crazy outside and is cooling down. I don't know what is going on because we haven't had snow for the past couple of weeks and then it is just coming down. It is crazy, but that is not why you're here. You are here to find out if the Dokidoki Crate has redeemed themselves. So before I get started into seeing what's exactly in this box, I want to say that I got an email from them a couple weeks ago explaining that they saw my last video on how I was upset and that they are working really hard to try to turn themselves around. They're listening to customer feedback. They have told me that all of their boxes now have 100% authentic items in them and they just want to make up for the past. So they wanted to send me April's box for free to say sorry about our previous boxes. We really are trying to change and we want to just send this to you. They didn't ask me to do a video or anything like that. So the box was sent to me as an apology for the previous boxes, but they didn't send it to me for review. So I just want to make that clear. And even though they sent me this box for free, it is not going to change my mind about the contents in the box, but it does change my mind a bit about the company. And it wasn't just that they sent me a free box, it was the whole gesture that they made towards me. They sent me a very personal email. It didn't feel like they just copy and pasted it to anybody who made a poor review on them. And then the fact that they are listening to us and that they reached out to me personally and said, look, we're sorry, we're trying to make changes, meant a lot. But it's just really important to me that a company shows that they care about their customer base. Customer service is huge, and how they deal with their customers, how they treat their customers, and how they resolve problems is a really big thing for me to stay with a company or decide to leave a company altogether. So the fact that they made this step and apologize is huge. We all make mistakes, it happens, I make mistakes, companies make mistakes, but it's what you do with those mistakes and how you deal with them after defines you as a person or a company. But that was just the first step, and it was a huge first step and I commend them for it, but it matters if they follow through. So let's find out what is in their April Dokidoki Crate. So here's the first peek. And it's covered up by their magazine. So the first thing, as you saw, is their little pamphlet of what's inside. And this was one of the things that I did like about the boxes because it looks like they spent a lot of effort into telling us about the products and just things going on with their company. So the first item I received in my box is this kids Alpacasso ball chain, and it is from the Lovelies series. Now in the past I've been told that a previous Alpacasso that came in was a bootleg. I'm not an Alpacasso expert and I've been trying to look it up for you guys so that I know a little bit more of what I'm talking about here, but I think I'm gonna need your help on this one because I'm still not sure. Now this one is from the Lovely series, which I did look up on Tokyo Otaku Mode, and it looks very similar to this one, but looking at websites promotions, they don't normally use the tags, and I had a really hard time finding just a picture of these that weren't promotional items. But I've looked at some guides as well and I'm still really not sure. So this one here has the two tags, and it does have a QR code inside this first one here, which I heard are all things you want to look for. But I've also heard that these tags should never ever be on the ear, that they go through the fabric tag, but it's not through the ear, it's through the ball chain. So I'm not sure if the ball chain ones are different, but again, I couldn't find a specific reference to this one here. I've also heard that on the tush tag it should also say the name up that it does appear, and this one says it's a kids Alpacasso, but this one just says Alpacasso. So I'm not sure if that's a sign to say that this is a bootleg because it doesn't match the tag placement. I'm not sure. So again, I'll need your help with that one, but I'm a little concerned right now. So I'm hoping for some good news, but I don't know. Next up, we have another item from Amuse. And this one is one of the little hamster characters. It has a tush tag as well, and then it has the 2 tags up here. This is looking a little bit more like what I was seeing. I didn't look up specifically about this product here or the hamsters, but I noticed a lot of the authentic Amuse Alpacassos had this little plastic thing that would be stuck through the tush tag. That's how it was going. And this one has the QR on the back. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident about this one, but again, I'm no expert on Amuse. But it is a really cute little pouch. So again, I'm hoping this is authentic. So the next item we have is this little bird. It's like got the rubber ducky material, and it looks like an old like McDonald's toy I had. It has these 2 little like nubs on the bottom, and I think if I put my fingers on both of them, yeah, it does. Look at that. It lights up. Oh, does it just keep going? I was gonna say, like, well, what happens when I take my fingers off? Because it's not gonna do what it's doing, but if you just lightly tap it, it just keeps going for a little bit. So it's not something that you can have going constantly because there's no on-off switch, but it does light up every time you touch those things with your fingers. You just have to touch both of them at once. It's just kind of like if you had a little button to push, but it's a little bit cooler because you're creating the circuit with your own body. So that's really cute. I don't think it's any specific brand. There's no tags or anything. I think it's just supposed to be a cute little chick. So the next couple of items is from Hoppe-chan, and this time we got a little cell phone trap one. They've previously had some Hoppe-chan items in their boxes, and the last time we got this relatively bigger one, and this time we got this really teeny tiny one that is, yes, smaller, but perfect for your phone, where this one would be more for your backpack or your purse or wherever you want to hang it. But mine this time is purple with a cute little green bow, and of course it comes with a cell phone strap, which is nice. And then it looks like they teamed up with the makers of Hoppe-chan, but they paired up with them to make a bunch of fun little postcards that you can use. So of course these are exclusives, you aren't going to get them anywhere else, but they're postcards. Not a huge fan. They're cute and all, and I might use them maybe to make little notes when I send people some items. But other than that, I can't really see myself using these much. Then we have a Neko Atsume item, which I really had been enjoying that game, and then I switched phones and now I have to start all over again. But I think it's really cute. They have a bunch of cute little kitties, and you just put out items. The game's not that exciting, but you put out items for the cats to come and visit you. And so the one I got is the stocking one. So I also did some research on this one, and I looked it up, and this looks like a legit product. The packaging for version 2 looks exactly like this, and I've compared the picture of the little strap that I got with the one also on Tokyo Otaku mode, and it looks pretty identical. So I think we're all set with this one. So that's good that at least I can confirm one item to be legit. The last couple of items that I received are from Charmy and I actually had no idea what this was and had to go look it up for you guys. I've just been looking up a lot this time because I've been wanting to compare and see if things are legit for you, to see if they really are 100% authentic. And this here does look like an authentic re-ment box. I've also compared it with the box of the authentic ones online as well, and it looks pretty much the same, identical. It opens the correct way, just like a re-ment box should, with the little thumb punch hole here, and it lifts up. It's got the 2 different flaps. It doesn't just go inside like my other box that I received. And then of course they give us a bunch of extra little loops here. I don't know if everybody got the same colors. Mine's are just pinks and yellows. But as always, we will go to close-up mode and see which ones I got out of this re-ment box. So here we have the packaging for the Charmy Loom by Remint. So this is something new for me. I've never seen Remint do anything like this. I'm used to them doing little food and household items that you might find in like a dollhouse. Very, very small, very detailed items. So I've never seen anything like this, but it does remind me of just a bunch of like the knitting and crafting activities you do as a kid. So I'm actually kind of excited for this. And it looks like you can get 4 different options here. So I think out of all of these, I would want one of these 2 on the sides. I really like the color scheme here, and this one has blue, so that's my favorite color. But also the charms, this one's sort of like a sea theme, this one's sort of like a sweets theme. I just like those better. They also have a nautical theme and a floral theme. So let's find out which one I got. Opens just like one. Oh no, did I get the nautical theme? I think I got the nautical theme. So I didn't get one that I wanted. I feel very patriotic right now with all of these colors, but I did get colors that didn't come in the extra pack that they gave me, so that's nice. And then it comes with the loom that you will need. It comes with your charms here. And as I said, this one is the nautical theme. So we have like an anchor and a seagull and some boats, a lighthouse, a bunch of fun nautical items. I'm not sure what these are here, but we have these clips. And we have more of them. It also comes with this hook item, which will help you with the loom. We have instructions and of course the little piece of gum that comes in all Remint boxes, so that's just another indication that this is a legit item. And while all of the instructions are in Japanese, we do get pictures to help us figure it out. So that was everything in my April Dokidoki Crate. I'm happy to see that they are reaching out to their customers, that they are working hard, but I think they have a little bit ways to go. You guys may have noticed that this box wasn't packed as full as my previous boxes, which is okay, honestly. If they're gonna give us authentic items do cost more because you're getting the quality, you're getting the license, and all of that. So it's okay if it's a little bit smaller, so that's not what I'm really worried about. But I still am on the fence about that Alpacasso. I'm not sure that I can safely say that is authentic, but I hope you guys can help me figure that out. So in the comments, definitely let me know. I know you guys will because you guys are cool. But I am happy to see that they are working on it and they're listening to us, and I think that's one of the most important things that a company can do, because again, we all make mistakes and things happen. So what it sounds like is from their distributors, they're being told everything is 100%, otherwise I don't think they would have said that to me. So if the Alpacasso is a bootleg, it sounds like they're being lied to, which is not cool either. But if everything was authentic and you guys can confirm it for me, then that's awesome that Dokidoki Crate has been able to come so far in such a short amount of time. But other than that, I think it is going to take a little bit of time for them to gain people's trust back, and I think they are on the right road to do so. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Peekabloos. Trying to be all serious here in a Monokuma Kigurumi.